Hello again. Um, I just wanted to kind of touch on some of Naya's videos. She's talking about the law of attraction, and I kind of just started this video with really nothing to say, but I guess I'm going to go for it here. What I really I like to kind of address things in the 3D from a 5D perspective. I love to play the game, so to speak. It's Well, I guess we've said that a lot, but I love to watch the game. Um, I love to interject into the game. Uh, but the one thing about the law of attraction that's interesting to me is how simple it is and how we don't actually use it practically, I guess. Practicalness in the 3D world, whatever that should mean. Um, it's it's like one of those scenarios where, um, let's say you lose your keys all the time. You lose your keys all the time. Again, you created the idea that you lose your keys all the time, that they're not important, that it's not important to put them in one place. Um, I don't do this myself, but if you lose your keys all the time, make a place, a key holder above your door, so you put your keys there every day. You're creating the possibility that you're not going to lose your keys. Just the action of putting a place for your keys is going to keep it more present in your mind to not lose your keys. So it's so simple. So it's like in The Secret, when she talks about you looking for love, and if you have a 2-car garage but half of it's filled up with junk, clean the half so that there's room for 2 people. Get a king size bed instead of a small bed. All of those things. It's really the 5D experience watered down into the 3D experience, or solidified down into the 3D experience. You have to create your life by creating the things around you and the thoughts in your mind. It seems easier than said. It seems harder than it is, and more simple than complicated, but we seem to complicate things on a regular basis from the time we're born. So ultimately, the next question, actually what should be the first question, is what do you really want? People, I call it the lollipop theory. When you're a kid, you get a lollipop, and inevitably somebody's going to take the lollipop away from you. How did you react in that moment? Do you remember how you reacted? Did you scream and cry, kick your feet, throw a tantrum, in other words, get angry? Did you get cunning? Did you wait, not say anything, and just wait until they were not looking and get the lollipop back? All of these things basically make up the way that you handle and the way that you approach your life. But the lollipop becomes other things than just a lollipop. It'll become a bicycle when you're 8 years old. It'll become a girlfriend when you're 15 years old. And it'll become a job when you're 20. And it'll become all kinds of different things. And if you don't get what you want, how do you react? So if you're going to react from a 3D perspective, you're going to go back into all those childish emotions. If you're going to act from a 5D perspective, let's say you're going to react from a 4D perspective, you're going to find all kinds of judgments and fears to why you're not getting what you want. if you look at it from a 5D perspective, you realize that you really don't need anything, and that you're crying about nothing. That the universe has always provided exactly what you needed. So, again, now you're an adult. And I just notice a lot of people, especially young adults, which is, very normal. I mean, they're not strange. I was the same way when I was a young adult. Don't even know what they want. We have a lot of young people on our channel right now that they're pretty dedicated to what they do, and they know what they want. But I believe that that's the first step, is to know what lollipop you want. Once you get over the material things and the bicycles, the jobs, and the houses, then what do you want? And that's where creation really starts, because that's actually where self-awareness begins, which is the first step to getting what you want and creating your life. The awareness of how you've been thinking, how you've been acting, and how you've been emoting. So I guess that's really all I have to say about it. I'm sure I have a lot more to say, but I can't really think of it right now. These videos are going to be really silly for a while, I gotta tell you, because I've watched Naya for so long, every single one of her videos, and she's getting so good at just being relaxed and getting rid of the ums and the, all that middle talk that is just us thinking about what's next. So I'm gonna work on that, but I guess the more relaxed I get and feel like we're sitting here talking to each other right across, that's what I kind of like about this, is being able to, invite Naya into my, house and just sit there with her, and it's like we're sitting across the table from each other. So anyway, that's what I'm creating, is that we can all start doing that together, answering each other's questions through short videos, so you can, like Naya says, so you can see our emotions, you can see the energy, the vibrations that are coming from us. So the one thing, it's funny, I talk about Naya a lot, and I probably will, and I don't want to make anybody think I'm caught in that 4D space where I know I have to go through Naya to find my bliss. She is like a mother to me. She's a soul sister, I would say, is a better word for her, because she's not old enough to be my mom. But she's definitely a soul sister. I don't know what my life would have been like without her experiences. Can't wait to meet her. I wish that we could all, even if it was 5 or 6 of us, get together somewhere, meet up, and that would be awesome. But anyways, my favorite thing to say at the end, and to hear at the end of these videos, is I love you all. Big hugs. So there you have it. Bye.